हाय फ्रेंड्स। तो आज जैसे कि डिमांड किया गया है, हम रिले P122 जो स्नाइडर का माइकॉम P122 मॉडल है उसके डिटेल वायरिंग के बारे में जानेंगे। तो ये उसका नेम प्लेट है जिस पे P122 रिले का डिटेल, मटेरियल कोड, सीरियल नंबर, प्रोडक्शन ऑर्डर नंबर, कब मैन्युफैक्चर हुआ था, डिटेल दिया गया है। अगर हम रिले का इंटरनल व्यू देखना चाहेंगे तो जैसे देख रहे हैं ये रिले का फ्रंट व्यू है, स्नाइडर लिखा गया है। इस पे देखिएगा नीचे एक 9 पोर्ट फीमेल पोर्ट है जो RS-232 कम्युनिकेशन विथ लैपटॉप के लिए ही है। ये उसका बैटरी है, प्लस और माइनस का जो बैटरी लगता है उस पर इट इज़ ऑप्शनल, क्योंकि हमारा कंटिन्यूसली इसको हम DC पावर सोर्स के साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। ये उसका फ्रंट में जो लिखा गया है नेम प्लेट, उसका P122 रिले का कौन सा मॉडल है, वर्जन 12.D है। और जो ऑक्स वोल्टेज है that can vary from 24 to 250 volt DC or 48 to 240 volt AC. The communication mode is Modbus communication. We can use both 1 ampere or 5 ampere current rating. This is basically a current function relay. We can configure it for overcurrent at earth fault protection. Let us check the internal view. While opening the relay, we can see such type of wiring, and the relay casings rear end you can see here. Terminals are there, 1 2 terminal 56 are there. So as per the wiring we can do terminal, and especially this is the casing earthing which is very vital for relay wiring point of view. So there are 3 point of view where you can check the front view, the internal wirings of the relay, and the casings rear side where the external wires of CT and DI and DOs are getting connected. So let us check, get more deep into that circuit. So let us start. जैसे देख जा रहा है ये रिले का व्यू है, ये रिले का वायरिंग डायग्राम है, इसको अच्छे से देखेंगे। तो अगर मैं आपको बताना चाहूँ, जो रिले का एक ऑक्सिलरी सप्लाई हमने बोला था AC या DC हम दे सकते हैं, डेट कैन बी गिवन इन द टर्मिनल 33 एंड 34. फॉर DC 33 इज द पॉजिटिव एंड 34 is the negative. And then comes the CT wiring. So this top section is the CT wiring of the relay. So if you see from relay point of view, the terminals are, see, it starts with 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. These 4 terminals of the CT are rating 1 ampere, and from 41 to 48 are the CT of rating 5 ampere. As per the installed CT secondary rating, we can do the termination of the relay with the CT, whether it is 1 ampere or 5 ampere. Regarding communication purpose, the relay can be communicated. So there is a RS485 in the rear end. Terminal 30, 31 and 32 are responsible for relay communication. Okay, in the RS485 in the rear end. Then there is the DI and DO terminals. In detail we will be studying in the next. So let's check. So this is the 5 ampere phase and neutral CT. So the terminal 41, 42 belongs to the CT secondary of R phase. 43, 44 are CT secondary of Y phase. 45, 46 are the CT secondary of B phase. If you are connecting a neutral CT or CBCT, then it has 2 terminals which will be connected in the 47 and 48. In some of the feeder where CBCT or neutral CT provision is not there, we can introduce the earth fault protection by a residual connection. So in the residual connection of the CT, we can loop the terminal 42 to 44 to 46, and the 46 will be connected to 47 part, and the 48 will be connected to the phase CT's neutral connection. The detail has been mentioned here. So this is for 5 amperes phase CT connection wiring, making a residual connection where the phase and earth CT ratio has to be made equal, and the residual amount of current will flow through the terminal 47 and 48, which virtually will give the earth fault protection of the feeder where earth fault CT or CBCT has not been installed. Similarly, whenever we are talking about a 1 ampere CT connection, what we have discussed earlier, so 49, 50, 51, 52 and 53, 54 are the phase CT, 55 and 56 terminal for the neutral or CBCT. So here also residual connection of the CT, it is clearly indicated in the diagram as you are seen here. Terminal 50, 52, 54 have been short and have been fed to the terminal 55, and the 56 output has been connected to the phase CT's neutral from the relay to the CT JB. So this is the detail residual and without residual connection wiring. So these two CT connections of 1 ampere and 5 ampere shows the clear indication of phase and neutral CT connection. Coming to digital inputs, there are optocoupler units in the P122 relay. There are 3 optocoupler units named L1, L2, L3, which are the digital inputs 1, 2, 3. And the terminals are like this. For L1, 22 is positive, 24 is negative, Di2, L2, 26 is positive, 28 is negative, Di3, L3, 17 is positive and 19 is negative. Next. So this is the digital output part where the relay P122 has 6 digital outputs named RL1 to RL6, and for relay healthiness there is a watchdog contact which is a changeover contact. So this is for relay healthiness that can be given to the SCADA or DCS regarding the relay is not internally failed, it is healthy for operation. So there are 3 changeover contacts total, where 1 common and 1 N1, 1 NC changeover is there, where 1 is for watchdog, RL1 and RL2 are for changeover contacts, for putting the contacts into the service as per our desire. Apart from that, 2 changeover contact RL3, RL4, RL5 and RL6 as the NO contacts. So detailed wirings have been mentioned here, the digital output. So we can program them as per desired. Generally in every feeder drawings, the details about the digital inputs L1, L2, L3, digital output RL1 to RL6 have been mentioned. As per the scheme provided in the relay diagram, we will be wiring the relay, and as well as where are the multiple conditions are there, like you see the RL3 where trip circuit healthy, lockout relay not operated, there are multiple conditions. So in the relay there is a equation section which can be accessed through Schneider ERG Studio. We can configure them through the equations and we can assign the designated output and we can wire the output as per our requirement. So thank you guys. This is all about the wiring details of P122 relay, MiCOM P122 relay of Schneider. Thank you.